we have to evacuate. We have to evacuate. We already kind of knew that it was going to happen, but we kind of had, you know, hopes that possibly we would not have to evacuate. Well, we do have to evacuate. So we have most of the stuff already packed up. We got the rest of it packed up, took a bunch of water, lots of dog food, lots of food for us, making several sweeps of the house to make sure we have everything. I'm trying to quickly get out the door. We're lucky enough that we're going the opposite direction of traffic. So everybody is trying to go north. So now we have all of North Florida, the beaches that are evacuating in St. Augustine and those areas, they're all trying to go north. So I'm actually going opposite. I'm actually going to be going south, which I know sounds odd, but the reason I'm going south is because we have family in Orlando. So we already have one house lined up that we're going to, and then if it turns out that the hurricane is going to really come that way, because Saturday I guess is when the big shift is going to happen. So on Saturday, if it turns towards us, then we're going to evacuate to another house, another family member in Orlando. So it could be a hurricane party because we have some really big families. So it may end up being like 15 of us all in a small house together. Hurricane party! Hunter, just to be safe, has taken everything off the floor and piled it on her bed. Just in case we flood. At least all her friends are gonna be good because they're way off the ground. But just to be safe, everything's off the ground, which is good. Copper, you ready, buddy? You ready? Are you ready? Yeah. We are winding down, almost ready to evacuate. One of the last things we did, should have done it a few days ago, but I just kind of realized it now as we're walking out the door. If the power goes off, we're not here, so we're not gonna know if the power goes off. But there's this amazing hack to determine once you get back to the house if the power goes out. Do you guys know that hack? It's actually pretty simple. I filled my cup up with ice, and I'm just gonna rest my penny on the top of the ice. And then when I get back, if that penny is at the bottom of the water, then, or bottom of the ice, then we know the power did shut off while we were gone. We are in the car.
Everything to back.
We are packed.
A little too packed, I think.
We are very smushed. We've got lots of kids and a dog and sleeping bags.
Dog food and treats.
Dog treats.
Like important stuff.
Tons of water, all kinds of stuff.
Sleeping bags, pillows.
So let the hurricane party begin! Or shall we call it the hurricane evacuation party? Begin! I like this hurricane evacuation party.
About the hurricane because there's some important stuff that I left at home that I was like, like for example, I had paper from the Dominican Republic from the paper excursion thing that I really didn't want to leave there, but I put it in one of my baskets and put it in like a little like bookshelf kind of thing, but that's probably safe. And I really don't want anything to go away because like I'm a person who'd like to keep literally like a water bottle for a memory. Who's calling?
That's okay, go ahead, I'll call her in a minute.
So like, I'm the kind of person who would literally keep a water bottle for a memory. I am not joking. I like to keep stuff for memories. So like, I brought this little like Monument Valley thing because I didn't want to like leave it there because I really had fun on that Adventures by Disney trip. And I got this where I went there, so yeah. But so we got copper in the back, and I'm a bit nervous too because like we have 2 emergency routes, so both of them are at families' houses, and we let them know, and yeah. And like we're on our way to the first route just to make sure, but they said that we might have to go a little bit further in because they're like not a quarter mile, like they're a mile away from a beach. So like they said that we might have to go to our second option, which is closer in. And how many miles are they from?
Oh, that's like 40 miles.
Yeah, they're 40 miles from the beach, so yeah. So we're gonna see what happens and if we should. And the first option don't have a lot of trees to fall. Like there's like a couple trees here and there, and like there's some plants, but not much anything that could hurt us. But they are a mile away from the ocean, which I think is a bit alright, but if they think we should go further in, I think we should do. If they want us to, we'll do it. But yeah, hopefully we'll be safe. I bet we will be safe actually. If we don't have a second option, we could have a third option to just sit in the lobby of a Disney hotel and just use their Wi-Fi. Yeah, perfect idea.
I stopped to get gas on the way, and surprisingly, there's hardly any lines, no lines, and gas, so good. Loaded up on some potato chips. I mean, at a convenience store, what do they normally have that you can, you know? So
sometimes they have like grapes.
So you can't put it in the back, there's not gonna be room. You're gonna have to find a spot somewhere in here to shove it. So for our hurricane evacuation party, we got a ton of chips. Where are they gonna fit? You gotta find a spot for them. Here you go, Hunter. Here you go, Hunter.
Hunter, put them in the back. Thank you.
Good job, Hunter. We are at our safe house. Well, safe house number 1. Hopefully we won't be evacuated from this safe house. But we are here safe and sound. Most of the stuff we're just gonna kind of leave in the car and just unpack a little bit and then just kind of see what happens with Irma. See if she decides to kind of veer to the right or goes up the, you know, state of Florida. We'll have to see what she does to kind of determine our next thing. Either we stay put here or we head to safe zone number 2. But you guys be safe. I know so many of you have never experienced a hurricane. I grew up in Florida, so I've experienced tons of them. This one definitely has me a little bit nervous than other hurricanes just by the sheer magnitude of this crazy hurricane. It is just huge. It like encompasses the whole state of Florida. It's nuts. So this one definitely has me a little bit nervous, but you know, we'll be fine. We've been through tons of hurricanes. We know what to do. A lot of you have not been through a hurricane and have been asking us, what is it like? Is it really scary? What happens? You know, I always joke it's just a lot of wind and rain, but we'll include a link. You can click that eye in the sky so you can check out a video from last year from Matthew. So we actually were in Orlando when Matthew came. We did have to be evacuated as well from the beach, so we stayed in Orlando near Disney World for that one. So we have a video of the aftermath so you can check out what happened, you know, after Hurricane Matthew. And then also we will include another link somewhere, another eye in the sky, so you can see what it was like during the hurricane. So you can kind of see, you know, what it's like, you know, during a hurricane. You guys be safe out there and keep on dreaming. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Love you all.